Wait, those are f***ing swinging doors. How would that need? Why would that need to be locked?
Because okay. Oh, this is a nice library. Oh, the chow. Oh. But in terms of a train, you can't get away with safety protocols with just the swinging door. The swinging door is just the aesthetic door, while behind it is probably literally the train door. So yeah, all this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop! I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful.
Already? Before you go, Espy and I wanted to give you your presents.
My presents? You're both too sweet! Thank you!
Vector, it seems we have more guests.
Amy, there you are! Have you found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl. Okay. She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. And quick!
But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked!
Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key!
Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege.
I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye!
Amy may be hasty, but she is thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say.
I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer.
And I'm, here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starved! I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right about now.
Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now?
I'm Victor, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat.
And I'm Espio, the poet. Ah, poetry! A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some?
Sure.
Try to emulate Matthew Mercer here. What are we holding on? Because we need to keep going. Oh. Have fun reading the poetry.
Jesus fucking Christ. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 la. Dee 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 dee.
Is that really poetry, or are those lyrics to a song that we don't know?
Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring.
I'm satisfied for now, thanks.
At least he's rhyming, I suppose.
If you can even call it that.
Those curtains also appear whatever make you sing Lamau.
Barry and I were here to establish both your alibis. Can you two walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car?
Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually.
Okay.
When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car.
Okay, that makes sense. They had to get to their places.
Where Amy told me and Espio to stay.
Okay.
I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself... Oh, wait. That's Espio.
It's all good.
I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep.
Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car.
Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way," at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door.
I wonder what she found. She always has been on the hunt for something.
After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Then into the library car and locked the door behind him.
Okay.
More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors?
He's the fucking locksmith.
But why lock the doors, though? He doesn't have to lock the doors as a locksmith. He just carries a bunch of keys and then, like, is spreading them around, apparently?
Unless, like, that's his motivation or something like that in the roll card.
Maybe? I guess.
Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Rector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one who told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened.
With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions.
If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got you covered too.
Is he like an iguana? Like a dinosaur iguana?
Chameleon.
Chameleon, thank you. I'm like, the horn, it kind of was giving me confusion. Like, what is the what character has, like, what thing has a horn? Is chameleon. Thanks, guys! Their alibis seem solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. So we need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio is actually in the library car reading. Okay, that's tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. All right. So, Chaos Cola. Check out our book club. Book of the month. Con Gal? Really? Oh my god.
What?
It's a book. It's a very popular classic book. But let's do... Yeah. Okay, so... Ooh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here. Like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh!
Tails, you fucking nerd.
Barry, look at this. There's a couple maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map has been added to the inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves.
Yeah, because, you know, some people might get bored of it.
That was terrible. Overhead map of the layout of the library, shelves and tables included. Okay. Oh! Okay, so, yeah, that's right. Okay, so, okay. That's a really weird, like, you'd have to, like, really squeeze your butt through, like, this middle section there in order to get to the next car. Alright. Okay, so. So many books on the ground. Wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books.
A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too and searching for something.
What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. We're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Okay. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow. I really need to see this. Huh? This little chow's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding.
Or, you know, just being stupid and, you know, like just not picking the simple solution.
Who is talking? I'm just monologuing into the air. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too.
It's the inner voice in your head, Tails. Use the fucking wings and fly to safety. You have tails too. You can fly.
You don't sound like Sonic. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Right? Alright, so there's the exit. Oh, look, another arm. Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up the car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either.
let's just leave it alone to do its thing.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Okay. Trash bin? Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check it there.
I hate to say it, but there's nothing here.
I really thought there'd be something here.
Barry, are you sad that there was nothing in the trash bin?
No. No, I'm alright.
I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find.
You really think so?
Yeah. You just gotta stay optimistic.
Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it.
Barry, you're pretty unconventional. But I like that.
Was that supposed to be a compliment? Okay, so... Clever. What's this Brightwood book?
Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil Dr. Scientist Dr. Eggman. I said doctor twice, I don't know why. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book.
What kind of recipes?
Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here.
Maybe people just appreciate an omelet.
You may not be wrong.
Both of us are just fucking head palming. Like, really? God damn it. Okay, so is there any book that I can grab? Table? Let's just take a pause and sit for a second.
These chairs are very comfy. So plush. Puts me right in the mood to read.
Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit.
Barry, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember?
If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time.
I'd have 2 rings. It might not be a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice, right?
Right? Okay. Globe?
A globe of our marvelous planet.
I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries.
They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either.
Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there.
I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? I mean, that's fair. Can we... Okay.
Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train.
You actually tried to bring a knife on the train?
I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher.
I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were a murderer.
But what if I hid the knife?
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought.
Okay. Oh, can I take your order?
Oh, yes, please. I'm starved.
Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important.
Then why would you show the menu to me?
In case for afterwards, you know, the after party. Come on, Barry. Why would you tease him like that? The after
Barry.
party.
Yeah, Barry.
And here I thought I could trust you. You made a fool of me.
Look, Barry, you made him a fool.
Yeah, Barry, what the fuck is wrong with you,
Come on,
asshole?
Barry, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I smooth things over, but at what costs? Okay, because I don't think we're ready to interrogate.
Fancy a poem?
A poem about trains.
Locomotive, in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion.
Thanks.
I actually really like that one.
Huh? Can I take your order?
I have a poem about this.
Oh no.
My starved stomach babbled, though I ignored the grumbling tummy. For the eggs I received are scrambled, when I asked for my eggs sunny.
Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs on the train though.
My talent is wasted on you lot.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, we haven't gotten the head. Oh wait.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you check the other side yet?
Nope, I did not. I didn't really. Oh hey, there's more things to click.
There's
Wow.
a portrait of Professor Pickle up there.
Hey.
Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. Sonic needs me. No time to rest.
All right, let's move on then.
Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt.
He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. It's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order. But this one? The Mirage Express manual. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express manual has been added to the inventory. Okay, so there's more stuff here. Did I click on this? Okay. I'll like put my mouse over every book that I find. We already saw that one. Okay. There. That face. I think that's a Frontiers OC. That's not Frontiers. That is a Sonic Forces OC. That's hilarious. Okay. Like hanging there. Okay. I'm not sure.
I guess the last thing is that door in the back.
Maybe. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. Oh! When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on the way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock has been added to the inventory. I think we found enough clues. Okay. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio and find out what really happened. Okay. Vector. This is right here. Investigation time. So. Oh, sorry. I thought it was Tails because Tails popped up. Go ahead.
So, the two of you don't believe us, eh?
It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Barry and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play video games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We are prepared to present evidence needed.
Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out.
This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. And that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, and then left. You said you immediately started reading. Were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car?
Of course he was.
Why are you defending him? He has a mouth!
Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen.
Vector, he has a mouth. He can defend himself. It must have been a good read. What was the book?
Espio doesn't know you're that, detective. Let the man live.
Hey, if you were reading a great dark romance, I kind of want to know.
What if it was embarrassing?
No, I really want to know.
What kind of things do you think I read?
If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be.
I got it. 365 days.
Barry, could you help me out? Was the book Obedience? I wish. Fanfiction. All right, Barry, what book do you think Espio might have been reading? I think you've been reading the Mirage
The
Express,
only book that we have in our evidence.
right? An exhaustive manual of the Mirage Express has many features and capabilities. It doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train, which would have been very neat. Locks supposedly Shadow has been placing on multiple doors of the train. Oh, so he's
got it. The menu.
Right? He's been literally placing locks. It's not like he's locking the doors. He's putting actual metal locks on the doors. Okay. But why, though? Okay, so this one. Espio?
A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this?
Alright, let's give this a shot. Come on, Michaela. Come on! Alright. Jump! Ah! Didn't mean to jump there. Oh, God. Oh, what? 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 Oh, okay. 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 All right. So that. Yep. I got it. We got it. Oh, come on. Hitboxes are suggestions.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Woo! They do get a little harder with every car. Like, I saw that it goes from 30 to 35, 40. Okay. There are books scattered all around the floor, sure. But the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual. Meaning someone, at the very least, picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO.
Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself.
Thank you, SBO. You have your own voice.
Apologies, SBO.
A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form from anywhere.
That is indeed the book I was reading. The Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool.
In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Barry, if you don't mind. Could you ask SBO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz SBO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? 14, 362, 97. Let's go 362. Okay. What efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed in assisting to keep the train spotless?
Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards.
I remember the conductor saying that the train can clean itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors.
The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety.
Wait, wouldn't then if that was the case, wouldn't they have known about Amy's hammer? Or would they not consider that a weapon? Seems like SBO aced that question. Barry, hit him with another one. Okay, which page do I... oh god, 89. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy?
No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65.
Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Barry. See if SBO can go 3 for 3. Gotcha. 402, 16, 56. 60. What was implemented to support the conductor's duties and to ease general train obligations? An intelligent data... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Why are you like this?
I don't know. God hates me in my brain. Go for it.
An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests.
Wait, smooth? Then what happened with the gigantic fast forward and all that stuff? What happened? I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of compatibilities without the conductor present.
Now, did I pass your little test?
Yeah, sure.
No.
No?
Oh, fucking yeah.
Totally. It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly.
A poet's brain is often surprising.
Does he have canonical, like, photographic memory or something like that?
No.
No, he does not. Okay. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both have the nerve to question my buddy like that. Do I want to be supporting folks who read?
You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive.
No. I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth.
Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can't... SBO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading?
Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. We have evidence to back it up. Barry? Shadow. If Shadow came back, he would have saw an SBO reading. So Shadow's... Yeah. Okay, Barry, think. Who could have the piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw SBO reading? Yeah, Shadow's log. Shadow... Yeah, Shadow's
lock. Please, pray tell, what this has to do with anything?
We're up, Barry. Let's get our argument together. All right, here we go.
Alright. Shit. 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 I could have went to the other side. It's alright. It's just following me. Fucker! 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 Oh! I could have had it! The motherfucker was following me! No! Eat my butt! No, 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 no. Absolutely not. Okay. Over. Okay. Over here. Okay. Going over, but it's fine. Up. Okay. Fucker. 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 You suck. I got over. Fuck you. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't a high score long. Crocs are natural gamers.
Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back to the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip.
Unless...
What's up?
Yeah, unless he used chaos control to get back to his, the lounge.
So are we assuming that he used chaos control to get to the lounge? But he'd still have to come back to lock the door. He had to have walked through to lock the door.
But that's the thing, remember, we saw that the padlock wasn't locked.
Because Amy went through. Amy just unlocked it to go through.
I mean, it was a simple slip up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
Well, you see...
I can sense Espio's desperation here, defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how could Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors, and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Barry. One I would love for Espio to solve.
You gotta believe me.
That cool demeanor is vanishing.
I was so involved in the book that I didn't notice Shadow pass back to the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that.
You think you remember, or did you? I must have read my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car?
I didn't.
Why does this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? Hold on. Pardon me. Okay. I gotta look at this because I'm like, okay, so if people are passing through, obviously their big asses have to go through this tiny little slot in the door. So we're thinking that they have to be seen here and they have to be seen here. Okay, so let's assume Shadow goes... Wait, okay, who left first? Vector or Shadow? Well, regardless. Vector, assuming they're grouped up here, probably left here. Shadow had to have passed through here, which confirmed Espio saw Shadow in any of these seats. Probably here, most likely, or here, or here, here, here. Any of the seats, Shadow would have been seen. Vector came back, but that means he would have been seen here, 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 and here. You wouldn't be able to see Vector here, nor here. So Espio would have had to have been seen in one of these seats. But why not Shadow? But if Shadow passed through,
No, Shadow had to come through first, and then Vector. So where was Espio when Shadow passed through, where he couldn't see this door? So it would be these 2 seats. And then Vector comes in and has to tap him on the shoulder. Probably here? No, because he'd be able to see the seat, right? He'd be able to see the door right here. So if Espio was sitting here, his alibi would make sense. Because Vector, all he'd have to do is go up, tap him on the shoulder. It didn't have to necessarily be in this spot. Now, did Rouge go through here? That's the question. Yeah, Rouge came in here and came back. Maybe? I want to defend Espio on this one. Because there is a spot where that alibi could fall. But it's fully dependent on the order of which people came. So if we assume if we expect Vector left first, Shadow came through after. Rouge had to have gone to the saloon because Rouge was there drinking, came back, and Espio did notice, and she was like rummaging here, rummaging somewhere, and then left. Then Shadow? Would Shadow have come after? Yeah, because Vector would still be playing with Knuckles. Yeah, Vector would still be playing with Knuckles. So Shadow would have had to come back. So yeah, he'd have to be here in order to not notice Shadow, because Shadow wouldn't have to be acknowledged. And then Vector it would leave Vector being able to go here. Okay. I'm willing to defend Espio. What do you think? Okay. I'm defending him. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails. Huh? We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. All right, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen each other? Yeah, the library map. All right, now to get my thoughts in order. Okay. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Fuck. I think I still got it. I think I still got it. Oh no! 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 Oh no! My one! No! I almost had it! I almost had it! Fuck off! No! 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 I almost had it! Screw you!
Remember, you can jump over those axes, I assume.
Maybe? I'm gonna make the assumption that I can? Oh god, oh god! Why you don't jump? I am jumping! Shut up, Retro! I am jumping! You know what, let's try this. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, I can.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
See, I'm stupid. Nope. Done. Got it. I did that to you jumping. Are you really... Katie? Katie, how dare you? How dare you? The library map? Oh, I see! See the exits? They're right across from each other, a straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out where exactly in the map you mean. Uh-huh. Where could Espio have been for Shadow to not seen him? Here. Yeah, at this table. Oh, it's by the tables? These are bookshelves, obviously. So yeah, because it's divided by these. So if he walked this way, he wouldn't have been able to see it because it's a giant bookshelf. And technically, he wouldn't be able to see... Yeah. Because if you base it here, even if he places a cone right here, his cone would be blocked by this. And if he's reading a book, he wouldn't need to see Shadow. Oh, that tracks.
Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot.
That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen each other from this spot.
because a bookcase was in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's no way you would have seen it.
That was my theory out the window.
What was your theory?
That he used chaos control.
That Shadow used chaos? See, I don't think that any of them are using their powers to their full extent here. Or else this would be a very interesting murder mystery.
I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping... Yeah, I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now.
Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all of our questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather.
Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. And that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio.
Give him back. And if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose.
At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident about our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Barry. Let's see what's next. We're coming. Alright, let's GTFO. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? Come on, the mystery calls. Okay, the investigation continues.